everybody, and welcome to my new little video as a part of my little 1 week 1 makeup palette challenge. And again, I'm here with the Shaaanxo palette, which is a lovely palette. Look at all these wonderful colors. I can't believe how pretty they are. So today I'm going to start with this orangey yellowy color and the Zoeva 224 brush, which is a smaller kind of fluffy brush, and I'm just going to use that lovely color in my crease and around it as a kind of base color for the crease region and as a transition color to make it easier later on to blend all the eyeshadows together. That is how it looks now, and I'm going to use that lovely reddish brown color on the side there and a Zoeva Luxe Petite Crease brush, and I tap that into the crease in the outer V. So I'm starting with kind of tapping it on so that I can easier define where I want the color to go, and later on I'm just going to blend it. Like you can see, I'm creating a kind of V shape out there, and I'm blending that up and into the crease and in the outer V. And here you can see that I just started to blend it. It's a very long process, and I'm also going to use a very fluffy brush. This is actually by the brand Emite. I think there's going to be a close-up later on in the video. I think it's a 144 brush, and it's a very fluffy and soft one, and this blends your eyeshadow perfectly. After that, I'm going to go in with another brush, which is also a Zoeva one, and I'm just going to create a more sharp line up there. There you can see it, that it's more defined eyeshadow line, and also to reapply a little bit more of that reddish eyeshadow, because that blending brush by Emite Makeup just takes off a lot of the vibrantness of your eyeshadow. And here you have the close-up. It's a E144 brush, and you see how super fluffy that is. So that is perfect to blend your eyeshadow. It's actually my favorite, all-time favorite blending brush. And you see that that line I just created, it's still kind of there, but it's not too harsh. And I am just back going in with another little bit of that eyeshadow to intensify the color a little bit. And now with a 227 by Zoeva, I'm going in with that lovely champagne shimmer color. It's such a gorgeous color. I'm putting that in the inner corner and basically on the whole lid actually. And I'm blending it into the reddish brownish, I don't know how you would call that color. I'm just blending it back in there and majorly putting that shimmer color in the inner corner just to open up my eyes. And I am just putting that all over the lid and blending it up and into the color I already applied. And now I'm using this lovely bronze color right in the middle of the palette, and I'm going to use that just to kind of create a transition from this reddish color to the silver champagne shimmer. So I'm putting that majorly in the outer corner of the eyes, and I just press it on at first and then blend it all together. And I just thought that that would put the whole look together. Now I go back in with the red color in the crease, because I just thought that has lost a little bit of its intensity. It's a very lovely color, and I think that you actually should use it in a very intense way. Also, the next color I'm using, and a 226 smudger brush by Zoeva. It's a dark like chocolatey brown color, because I thought that would make it lovely in the crease, and I like it if the crease is a little bit darker. And this whole look is definitely more of an intense kind of night out look, so I thought I'd darken up that crease a little bit to give it another dimension and just to make it a little bit more interesting. Now I'm going back in with that pencil brush I used before to apply the reddish brown color, and I just use a little bit more of that color to go over the darker chocolatey brown one, just because I thought that would blend it. And here I go again with my blending brush. I just thought it needed a little bit more blending, and I just love how it turned out now. All these colors together looks so lovely. And now I'm just going back in with all the colors I used before on the top lid and put it on the lower lash line. So I'm starting with that very bright, lovely yellowish color, yellow-orange color, and just kind of create a base for all the other colors to go on top of it. And now I go back in with that brownish red color and just put it pretty generously all out under the lower lash line. And I keep it pretty much in the outer half, and I blend it to the middle, just not too far into the inner corner, because you already see I have that lovely champagne color there, and I don't want the inner corner to be too dark. Now, last but not least, I'm going back in with a dark, lovely chocolatey color, and I'm using that kind of as a eyeliner. With this eyeshadow look, I thought a too harsh eyeliner would maybe be too much, and also I wanted it to be very soft and not too thick, because I thought it would just take away that lovely color transition, and I just wanted to intensify the lash line and make it all a little bit darker and smudgier. And I'm not creating like a winged eyeliner or something, I just wanted to go in with that eyeshadow to make the lash line a little bit more bold. And now I'm going to use some blushes. Actually, I don't know how I did it, but I'm using the Tanya Burr Cosmetics Bambi Eyes. And you see, they are really pretty. They are pretty long and pretty intense. And after that, I'm going in with my trusty Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. These lashes just did not want to stay where they have to be, basically. So you see on the right eye or the left eye in this video, that the inner corner just did not stick where it should be. So unfortunately that looks a little bit funny, but besides that I think these fake lashes just give it that little bit extra, and I love it. And here we are with the amazing 9-color lipstick side. Here you can see that this is actually the first video I filmed for this little series, because none of the lipsticks are actually touched. So I'm going to use that lovely muted, neutral pinky nude color. It's a very natural looking lip color, and I thought with it a tense eyeshadow look I wanted to go with a more muted lip color, and I started by using a brush just to create a more defined outer lip line, and later on I'm going in with my finger for a more intense color.